Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is releasing October 25th, 2024. That gives us about 4 months to play every zombies game, get really excited, and then possibly be disappointed. But in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the things in Black Ops 6 that I want to see. Either I want to see features return from older COD Zombies games, or I want to see some new innovative stuff. Either way, we're going to be going over all of it today. So if you guys enjoy, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. Let's get right into it. So coming up first, we have perks. Now, I'm going to name the perks that I think are essential, that have to be in this game to really make it feel like a Call of Duty Zombies game. So coming up first, we have Juggernog. Now, we have seen Juggernog be taken out of Call of Duty Zombies before, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's not in this game, but I know that's one of the biggest reasons people did not like Black Ops 4 Zombies, is not having that perk is really weird. So I definitely want Juggernog to be in the game. I don't want it to be just a set health and then armor. Maybe it'll be better if there's like Winter's Wail or Widow's Wine or something like that, but overall I think we need Juggernog. Now coming up next, I think we need Double Tap. Now I don't think we've seen Double Tap since Black Ops 3, because it wasn't in Black Ops 4, it wasn't in Cold War, and it's just been way too long. And Double Tap is an essential perk. Whenever I go and play Black Ops 2 or 3 Zombies, Double Tap is absolutely essential. It literally gives your guns 2 bullets per bullet. It literally doubles your fire rate. It doubles the damage you do. Double Tap is absolutely, it's iconic, and we need it, trust me. Now coming up next is Speed Cola. Now Speed Cola also wasn't in Black Ops 4 Zombies, and that was really annoying. I know if you got all 4 perks, you reloaded faster, but nothing hits like Speed Cola. We need this perk to be back. And coming up next, we have Stamina Up. Now Stamina Up is obviously an essential Call of Duty Zombies perk, especially if there's going to be Super Sprint in this game. Now this is going to be the first Super Sprint Call of Duty with zombies, which is really interesting, because there's 2 different sprint speeds, and we don't know how that's really going to affect Stamina Up. Now honestly, I haven't played MW3 Zombies, or I don't know if Zombies in MW2, but I'm just talking about Treyarch COD Zombies experiences. We've never seen them had to deal with Stamina Up and Super Sprint, so I would hope it just gives you infinite Super Sprint, because I don't feel like having 2 different sprint speeds. It's going to be really annoying. And yeah, I just hope Stamina Up's in the game, because it's literally essential to be able to run around the map, especially if the maps are going to be as massive as people are saying. Now I also think the game should just have lives. I don't think it should be quick revive based. Like, quick revive could still be in the game for teammates, but when it comes to having a life in solo, I think you should just spawn in with 2 or 3 lives. I feel like adding a perk to add that little ingenuity thing just really isn't worth it. I think quick revive doesn't need to do that. I think you should just spawn in with lives on solo. Now coming up next, we're going to be talking about the point system. Now this is very simple. We need the classic point system. 10 points per shot, 130 per knife kill, not any bullshit that was in Cold War. In Cold War Zombies, you had to kill a zombie to get points. It wasn't bullet based, it was kill based, and that was really annoying. And then Black Ops 4 also had some messy, weird point system that I don't exactly know how to break down, but just understand it wasn't classic Zombies, 10 points per shot, and it's very annoying. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about wonder weapons. Now, personally, I would prefer a buildable wonder weapon. I hate just loading into a map and hitting the box to get a wonder weapon. I feel like that takes a lot out of the quest feeling, or the map feeling bigger than life itself. Reasons we love maps like Origins or Rise and Draw or Ancient Evil, anything with an elemental wonder weapon just has that extra step. It has that extra quest. It just makes something very exciting, and it makes it worthwhile. Now, I think maps like Alpha Omega do this very poorly. I want it to be integrated into the progression of the map. Again, like Origins is perfect, because when it's snowing, you want to dig. When the robots are coming, you want to get the wind spots. You know, you could shoot down some dynamic stuff, shoot down the plane to get a fire part. Like, Origins was just perfect for all that innovation, and I just think it's essential for us to be able to get the wonder weapon through that. That's another reason I love Zetsubou no Shima, is because, you know, you do all the KT4 quest, and it's just really fun. I won't be mad if it's box wonder weapons, but I think at least every map should have a buildable wonder weapon. And if we're going to do buildable wonder weapons, we might as well have some elemental ones. We might as well have 4 wonder weapons per, or 1 per player, you know, have 4 on the map just because it's really fun. I just think this map should have a lot to do. I feel like zombie maps with more to do are always more replayable. It's why people can go back and play Black Ops 3 and actually say, this is pretty good. It's why people can go back and play Black Ops 4 and be like, you know what, this is kind of slept on. There's a lot to do. Games like Cold War, like, the setup is kind of really basic. Cold War kind of killed the natural progression. Now, it's not horrible, because things like armor and salvage and having 30,000 points to pack a punch is kind of cool for progression, but I think it's a little over the top. But Cold War did take a step in the right direction. And finally, I want to talk about Easter egg quest. Now, I want us to have to figure it out, and I want there to be some sort of hunt. Now, I know in Cold War there was Easter egg hunts, and it wasn't super easy, but it really wasn't super hard. I love how in Black Ops 3 and 4, they don't really nudge you to what the next step could be, and it's kind of like we have to figure it out. In Cold War, they put a big arrow on your screen and they're like, here's Pack-a-Punch, here's the power switch, here's the perk. You could see things through the walls. I just don't like that. I don't want to feel like I'm permanently playing a tutorial mode. I kind of like feeling like Treyarch just leaves you stranded on the map to figure things out. It's just one of my favorite parts about Call of Duty Zombies is feeling kind of lost on the map, and you're rewarded with the more you know and learn and the more tutorials you watch. And I also want to mention, I'm an absolute sweat. I am not a casual COD Zombies enjoyer. I am like a competitive COD Zombies enjoyer. So my takes might be a little outrageous and you're like, why are you a dumbass? And that's why. It's because I like when the game's a little bit more challenging or difficult. It's why I really enjoy experiences like Black Ops 4. And I also want this game, I don't know what the overall vibe should be like, because people are like, oh, do you think it's going to be like Black Ops 3? Do you think it's going to be like Black Ops 4? Do you think it's going to be like Cold War? Now, we already know that we're definitely going to be getting salvage returning because it's in one of the screenshots, and that's okay with me. I just think the point system, like I said before, needs to be a classic point system. I think they could take some things from Cold War, like when you shoot a zombie and the damage flies off its body. I think that looks really cool. It's aesthetically pleasing. I'm okay with the zombies having health bars and stuff. No problem with that. I just think the game needs to flow more like a Black Ops 3 or 4 map and feel a little bit more challenging. But obviously the vibe is going to be very Cold War heavy. This is Cold War's sequel, where in modern Call of Duty, we're not going to get something as arcadey and weird as Black Ops 4 and 3 ever again, probably. But I think if they get enough of the essential Call of Duty Zombies things mixed into this game with the new Cold War-like mechanics, I could really dig it. Now, that's pretty much all I have to say on the zombie side. Now, I just want to sprinkle in a little bit of multiplayer. I need the XP and the weapon progression to be really nice. Like, I need the leveling system to actually make sense, because with a lot of these recent Call of Duties, it is ridiculously hard to level up a weapon. Sometimes it is so stressful. Like, it should not be that hard. Every gun should have like 10 to 15 levels. I do not want to level up a gun 27 times. Infinity Ward, I don't know what the fuck is going on in your guys' head. I do not want to have to spawn in with whatever gun, a sniper, and have to level it up to 30, dude. There's just no part of me that wants that. And I also think this game would be a little bit more successful if there was cross progression. So I think your multiplayer and your zombies level should coexist. I still want it to be separate and prestige. So on level 55 prestige, 55 prestige, 55 prestige, then you hit master and then you can go to 1,000. That's fine. I just think it should be shared, and obviously the weapon level should be shared, because if I grind a shit ton of zombies camos and I can't use them in multiplayer, I'm going to be kind of tight, vice versa. And I also don't want the integration of them having to put stuff in Warzone to ruin this game. So there's kind of a lot of high hopes, and there's also a lot of risks that Treyarch are going to have to take to make this game good. But that's pretty much all I want to talk about. That's all the things I feel like I need in zombies, and that's all the things that I feel like would help multiplayer. I didn't go too deep into multiplayer. I just wanted to say some things because I've had some issues with these Call of Duty games in the past. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.